Hey, what's up guys? My name is Squid and welcome to the IslandCraft server. Now you guys are probably wondering, what the heck is the IslandCraft server? Well, it is a multiplayer server where me and a bunch of other members are going on a beautiful Minecraft server, and we're going to build bases, interact with each other, we're going to sell our stuff, and it's going to be great. Hopefully we're going to be having lots of interactions with other people. As you can see, we've got 3 people online, but there are plenty more that are going to be online during this season. And what we are going to try to do today is set up a starter base, because it is a very big world out here and we have got to stay safe. So over here I have set up a base with my good friend Train Lover 00. This is our beautiful establishment here. We are the B Bros, as you can see with the banner. So we set up this starter base. We made our way out here. We spawned way over there in that direction, that general direction. Yeah, there's a jungle over there. We spawned there, made our way over here to the beautiful flower plains, not flower forest. I think it's flower plains, but I'm probably wrong because I'm very bad at Minecraft names. But as you can see, we got a very nice starter base. Now, most of this was not made by me. Most of this was made by Train Lover, and I helped with some of the wood and all that, but most of it I did not do. As you can see, very primitive. Don't have that much on me. Now, you're probably thinking, wait, don't you already have a base? Well, as a matter of fact, no, that base isn't actually mine. It was just a starter base because we had to stay somewhere while we could get a few resources, build up, get ready a bit so we can go out into the wilderness. And where we're actually going to build our base is up here on this beautiful Mesa Plateau. Is it called a plateau? I think it is. Mesa Plateau. As we can see, it's overlooking the beautiful thing. Our starter base is over there in the mountains. And over here's the spawn, which is very nice. And we're right in between the starter base and the spawn. It doesn't look that far away, but trust me, when you have to walk, it's really far, especially since it's deep in the jungle. It was a very dangerous and rocky start. So now we're over here, and this is where we're going to start our new base, and we're going to have to start off by building ourselves a build. And I mean, it's a mesa biome, it's pretty much a desert, so what better style to build than a beautiful western town? And I think that's what we're going to go for, because I think that western theme is going to be very good for this. And what I'm hoping a lot is that we will be able to build this up here, and hopefully it'll look very good. I think we're going to flatten this area here. This is like right in front of this like dip off, so we can have the entrance here overlooking the beautiful flower forest. I think it's a forest. I don't know though. Let me know. And hopefully it should be looking beautiful. It should protect us. And I think we're going to go with like a saloon or maybe like a sheriff's building, because that could be very nice, very western. And I don't know, we're going to have some way to mark the land so people know that it is us and that this is where our base is. So we are going to quickly do this magically. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? We all know that the only magic in this world is the magic of jump cuts. So I hope you're prepared. I hope you're prepared for this. Are you ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Huh! Whoa! Okay, did it work? Let's check. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, we've got ourselves the beautiful start to our building, and I decided to go with the saloon type. So we've got this very nice entrance here, lowering down, very subtle, kind of like a balcony or an overhang. I don't know what you would call this. And then you can walk in here. Now, it isn't mob proof. I'm pretty sure mobs can walk straight into here, but we do have trapdoors and we can kind of close them off. But we might have to figure something out to stop mobs from just straight up walking in here, because we've got our bed in here, this is where we're sleeping, we don't really want mobs close to us, so we kind of have to figure something out for that. But I've set up a pretty basic thing. I've got my crafting table here, a barrel full of tons of goodies and random stuff that we've got if we need. I was given some shields by my good friend Ian Avid, because he is a very nice. Gave me some shields to stay protected, because the skeletons, man, they kept shooting me. As you can see, I went for a really big style because I didn't want him. Most of my builds end up being really small on the inside, so I decided to make it really big on the exterior. And although there's not that much space in here, we can see that there is plenty of detail and enough space to build stuff in there. So I added ladders at the bottom for the base, and then I've got some slabs and stair blocks here to give interesting shapes to the windows. Now, I don't have sand yet, so we're going to have to get that. We're going to have to fill these in with glass. I'm hoping we can get gray glass. We are next to an ocean biome, so squids shouldn't be that hard to come by. And check it out. I've already messed up. That's bad. There you go. Beautiful. So we're going to probably have to fill in the windows, obviously do some very nice interior decorating. I do know that there are sea pickles out there in the ocean, along with a random pig. I mean, the things you see on this server are ridiculous. But, see, squids down there, I'm pretty sure there's sea pickles. We can use sea pickles very nicely because they look like cups. and drinks. And we can also get some clay from that very big over there, that very big like lake, shallow lake. There's tons of clay there. We can smelt that down, get ourselves flower pots, which also look like cups. And those should be two really good details, along with just like cactuses in the flower pots, because those would look very nice, I think. And give it a nice different color, because it's very brown here. And having that little tint of green, just that tiny bit of green, would really change it up. Alright, and now we're going to use some sand, but luckily, since we live here on this mesa, there is tons of this red sand, I believe. It's not, it looks orange, but it's red sand, trust me. Trust me, your eyes deceive you. This is red, not orange. Red sand. Clearly, the name states it, and Mojang is never wrong. And although we would love this to make red glass, it doesn't. Mojang, get to work. We cannot have this making normal. This does not make normal glass. It's got to make red dyed glass, red stained glass. There we go. Words. Yes. Now, we're going to use this sand, we're going to smelt it down, and hopefully we should be having, I don't know if this is going to be enough glass, but I am hoping so. So I've got some cobblestone. We'll make a few furnaces. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Split this up, pop this in there, and of course we're going to have to get a fuel source. So we're probably going to go over the beautiful forest, cut down some trees, because I don't want to go mining yet. I don't want to risk it in the mines until we have some sort of armor. So let's get over there right now. Alright, so we are out here in the beautiful flower forest, and we're going to cut down some of these trees, because we are going to have to get wood, not only to fuel our furnaces, but we're also going to have to use this later on for builds. So as you can see up there, all our furnaces are just waiting for us. So we're going to cut down a bunch of these trees. Hopefully we can get more wood than we need, so we can actually have spare wood for fuel and for building, and then we can smelt it down, get ourselves some glass, and even start working on the second floor of our beautiful saloon. Now, enough with the deforestation. We have got ourselves a nice amount of wood, and we should be able to use this to make ourselves some glass. I am doubting that we have enough glass. It doesn't look like it, but if we do, like I said, we're in a mesa. There is sand everywhere, and it's nice because we don't actually have to go to the shores, get rid of all the shore sand, because then it looks really awkward not to have all that sand there. At least here, when we take it away, it looks okay. I mean, we do see the orange terracotta underneath it, but that doesn't look too bad. As you can see, it does still look natural where we just collected it from. So we're going to smelt all this down. Hopefully we have enough, and while we wait, we're going to have to do an unspeakable act. And that is kill our brethren. Look at them down there. Look at them. They deserve to live, people. They need to live. But we don't have a choice. There is no other way. Can we get a... Can we get him? I can't do it, guys. I don't think I can do it. It's too much for me, man. I can't. No. I have to. I need it. Okay, I'm doing this for you guys. It's your fault. You're the one that's killing these squids. I'm sorry, my brethren, but it has to be done. I need your ink sacks. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. I don't have a choice. It has to be this way. I don't want to do this to you. I love you. You're like a brother to me. Please, just let me do it. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I'm so sorry. I don't want... Why? Why must the world be this way? Alright, so now that we are back at base, I think that our glass is done smelting. I thought it might have run out of fuel, but it looks like it's good. We don't have that much yet, but we do have some bones. So we're going to chuck this in there, get ourselves some white dye using these bones. So we're going to... Okay, we're going to keep one of these as a memory. This ink sac represents the tragedy of this world and the cruelty of it. Oh my gosh. Why must you be this way? Okay. Hello? What do you... Hi? Oh. Well, now you have met Train Lover 00. I don't... Okay, we're just gonna ignore that, and we're gonna make her gray glass. We were having a moment there, man. We were honoring our fallen brethren, and what does he do? He comes here and jump scares me? How rude. How absolutely rude. Look at him. Get out of here. Don't come back. This is my base. My base. Banished from these hereby lands. Now it's time for some lighting, because, as you can see, it's already becoming night, and we can't have our base without lights. So, we've got a bit of iron to make a few lanterns. We don't have that many, so we're probably going to have to use them sparingly. I did already use a bunch of our iron on the water tower, which we have. We have lanterns over there. I think we've got chains hanging down. Can we see them from here? No. Okay, that makes it really awkward. Alright. See? Beautiful. Beautiful chains along with lanterns so that they'd use a lot of our iron, and we're running very low. I think I have like 4 ingots. That's why we're not going to be able to make like tools soon. And inside I think we're going to put torches. If they would actually go where I want them to. Because I think torches are going to be the best fit. For now, hopefully they look good right there and right there. Oh, Ian just went to bed, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see if this provides enough light. We're going to put a lantern, bam, smack in the middle anyway, just so we don't have mobs spawning in here, because that would be the absolute worst. Yeah, look at that. We've got creepers here. That is the problem. Being in the desert, lots of mobs spawn. It's nice and flat, easy for them to spawn in, so we're going to have to be very careful, especially with the creepers, because they could blow up our base so easily. Now our first stop is over here in the beautiful shallow lake near our base, where we will be able to get ourselves some clay. This clay will let us make the pots that we're going to need. And the pots, it shouldn't be too hard to make them since there is plenty of clay here. And we're not going to really need that many since it's not a very big saloon, I'll remind you. We only need a few, and if we have too many, it'll look really weird just having a bunch of clay pots everywhere. We're going to grab a bit extra because I did snatch some cactuses while we're at it. So we can have some potted cactuses just because they're really cute. Just mini cactuses. I love those. They're absolutely great for decorating, and that's what we're going to use them for. So now we are going to head out into the sea, hopefully get some sea pickles. Look at that. Look at that. Train lover flexing his elytra. Imagine having an elytra. Here I see a bunch of sea pickles, and we're going to grab these, and we're going to have to be quick, because even though I am a squid, it does not mean that I can breathe underwater for very long. Now, we're going to have to collect all these sea pickles. Oh, head back up, because if we die, that would be very bad. Now, the sea pickles should float up by themselves, so we should be fine just to come back down here, break up the sea pickles. They should float to the surface where we'll harvest them, and there looks to be plenty down here. Alright, now that we are back at base, we're going to chuck all of these clay balls into our furnaces. They are already running low on fuel, so I do have a feeling that we're going to have to go mining eventually, but not this episode. Mining? No, I've had enough of it. Mining all the time. Iron, oh man, it's stuck in my head, and I cannot with mining, so we're going to hold that off. Maybe next episode, maybe even the episode after that. You know what? I don't mind cutting down trees. I will not go into the scary mines. Those ambient sounds, they are going to be the cause of my death. I will have a heart attack because of the ambient sounds. You cannot have any peace and quiet while you're trying to mine. So, that will be the last resort. Until then, we'll get, I don't know, charcoal. Charcoal. I would rather get charcoal than have to be spooked by the darn ambient sounds. Now that we have replenished our spruce source, we are able to make our beautiful bar. And I think, actually, we're not going to start that right away. Over here, we're going to have one like this and a trapdoor. Now on top of this one. A trapdoor like here. Because what I'm hoping is we can open it to get inside and then close it once we are inside. Although it would look a bit awkward just due to the fact that it is opening right into a barrel. But the rest of the stairs, they're going to be right here. Stairs. I can pronounce stairs. Yes. Words. Okay. Like this. Hopefully we have enough. I think we do. We've got plenty. Plenty to spare. Look at that. Beautiful bar. And over here's the entrance. You can click this, walk inside, close it behind you. You're in the bar. Hey, hello, sir. What can I serve you? Look at that. Amazing. And of course, it's not going to be a bar without tables. Where are people going to sit down? Where are they going to eat, drink? We need to make tables. So, we're going to use our handy-dandy trapdoors again, of course. And I think we're going to just put 2 in the corners because we don't want to crowd up the middle too much, especially since there isn't that much space between the wall and the bar. We are losing space by the second, so we're going to try to optimize, make some small tables, which are still operational, but we also want to be able to place stuff on them. So, I'm thinking we'll make like 4x4s. Would that work? Oh, the fact that they're not aligned really makes me mad. But we're going to do it like this, and then maybe have stairs here. That would work. And that way you're not, like, against the trapdoors, but you're, like, decently far. That's going to work. And we're going to put one of these bad boys here and the other over there. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to have some little shelving out here. And what I did is I just made a few more trapdoors. And I'm hoping we can make this look natural, because I don't want them just to be straight lines, because it would look very awkward. I want them to kind of be all over the place, so it looks a bit more messy, because messy is sometimes very good. So we might remove this one, this trapdoor from the barrel, and put it right here. Very nice. Maybe place one right there. That's very low. I don't know how I feel about that. And then I don't like how flat this is. We're going to have to remove one of these boys. Raise it up. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm liking this a lot. It's looking very good overall, and I think it's turning out great. But what we're going to have to do now is test whether or not we can get rid of this lantern, and start on the next floor. Welcome back, everyone, and as you can see, we have just finished up the windows on the second floor, the second story of our beautiful saloon here, out in the Mesa biome, and it looks very good, especially from behind, and there is one single problem that has been bugging me, and it is this very flat wall. There's nothing here, the logs don't line up, it's very awkward, so we're obviously going to do something here. We might add, like, flower pots, stuff like that. I haven't decided yet. We have little like trapdoors to make little windowsills under the windows, but for now we're gonna keep it as is. It looks very nice, and I'm gonna figure out something for just this little section on both sides. There's this, and it makes it looks really weird, and I don't know what we can do to change it, so we're gonna have to look into that. What I've noticed is we got a little lip up here because I moved this one block forward so that it would cover this because we built this thing up here, this little overhang, so we're protected out here if there was rain or something that was there just to protect it and add a bit more detail. So what I'm thinking is what we might actually do is right up here, instead of having these trapdoors, what we would do is break them and have slabs like this. Slabs all the way along, and then in the corners we could come back around here, smack a lantern on there, wouldn't change too much, and that way we'd only have like a little balcony going up maybe to like this block right here, so we'd have it like right about there. That would look really nice, so that you would be able to come up here, and maybe what we'd have, okay, well, assuming I can climb a ladder, there we go. What we'd have up here is maybe like a few more tables. We'd have fences here blocking us off from falling. And that way we can look down on the bar below. I feel like that's a very nice feature, and it would help include the lip and give us a purpose for this second story. Over there we wouldn't put anything. It would end like right here maybe. Maybe just one block more so it's aligned with the stairs. And this is where we'd have our fence gates. In fact, I think I have some on me. Yes, spruce fence. And we'd have like one fence gate here where you'd leave, and other than that there would be fences, and we can put seats up here, maybe other decorations, and maybe this is where all the goods are stored, where they have all of their different bottles, all the drinks, all that stuff. This could be like storage for it. So I'm going to start working on that. Hopefully it'll look good, and it should help a lot with the detail. We are going to have to add in some sort of support, because it would look really awkward just to have this hanging. So maybe right here, pillar going up. That way there is still a way to get through here, and it wouldn't look as awkward. Of course, we're going to have to move our bed because we can't just keep it here in the middle of the saloon. I have been putting it back here, but monsters can easily get us over here, so we might actually move it up there. We could have like a tiny bedroom. I don't know what we're going to do yet, so we're going to get right into finishing up this second floor and then smacking a roof on this building. Alright, so we have just finished up the upper balcony, and as you can see, I decided to split off into two little squares over each of the different little table sections, and then there's a walkway here, so if we head up the ladder, we're able to see we got our trapdoor here like we said we would, the fences to protect us from falling off, and over here we've got a little storage to start off. In this barrel, we've got some water bottles, some hay bales, random assorted items, so this looks like maybe drinks or things we need to make drinks. Over here we've got some empty bottles, same thing, just a bunch of little junk. Bunch of items to make it look like this is just a little storage where stuff is kept. Can't be very big because we still have to be able to pass here, because if we walk over here we can look down on the bar below. This is like the little bedroom. I decided to make it up here. That way we're away from mobs, because we don't want to be down there where the mobs are, because then it stops us from sleeping and that's just annoying. So we've got our bed here, crafting table, little cactus because the cactuses are beautiful. We've got a barrel here with any stuff we're going to keep. This will be a personal barrel, not just decoration. So if we have any items we want to keep safe, have near our bed, if we ever respawn and need like backup gear, we'll put that here. Got an anvil. We've got ourselves a loom just as a nice decoration block. We might have to replace the loom for an ender chest later on, so if we have any important stuff in our ender chest, we can just spawn here in case we die, use our ender chest, get our stuff back, and then it should be really nice, really helpful. And I think it's looking very good. So now, of course, we've got to finish the last part, which is a roof. It's going to be a pretty flat roof because most saloons are flat roof. They don't really have like the triangle roofs you normally see. So we might go for a bit of an A-frame, but I think we're going to stick with the flat design, and it should look beautiful. And that'll be finishing up our saloon today. And I'm hoping it's going to look nice. We still have to figure out something for the edges, but for now, let's not worry about that and get straight up onto the roof. Hello everyone once again, and we are here because we have finally finished off the roof, and look at that, beautiful. We've got these really long stripped spruce logs, so they look like support beams going through here. I think it turned out great. The front looks great. Let's see if we can get an angle of it. Look at that. We've got lanterns up there making it nice and bright during the night. Hopefully no mobs will spawn up there on the beams. We might have to add a few more details, but I really hope that it's going to work out well. The top of the roof is pretty much flat. There's nothing up there, but really these pillars shooting up give so much detail, especially if you follow them. Look, they go all the way through the build, and they stay pretty consistent, which what really helps with the detail. So it's looking absolutely amazing, and it turned out really tall. Like, I did not expect it to look this big. Me standing next to this and just looking up, wow, that is huge. I think this is about 40 blocks tall. It is ridiculous how tall this thing is. However, I'm afraid that we have just about run out of time for this episode, and I do hope you enjoyed it dearly. It was a lot of fun making it, and it was a lot of fun coming here on the server and building our beautiful starter base. And hopefully next episode we can find ourselves some iron. If you guys are enjoying this new series, please leave a like, leave a comment if you have any suggestions for things to build, things to do. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this new series. And with that, I'll have to be seeing you guys next time. Bye!